PEDs, it's different. Shut your mouth, homie! No pumps, you can stash this on. Shut your mouth! It's just a stim blend, no pumps, you can stash this on. Shut your mouth! No pumps, you can stash this on. Shut your mouth! It's just a stim blend, no pumps, you can stash this on. Shut your mouth, homie! What up, what up? It's Garage Gym Homie, and today I'm reviewing MuscleForce Unleashed high strength pre-workout. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you, homie. So click subscribe and let's get into this, man. God bless all of you. God is good. Hope you're living from the heart, staying out of your head, man. It's freaking noisy up here, homie. You better be staying out of here, man. This wants to destroy me. This is where God is, man. Let's live down here. Longest journey we'll ever take is about this far, man. Getting out of here and getting into here. This is crazy up here. So let's keep this treated. Deal with resentment, fear, selfishness, dishonesty as it comes in. We ask God to remove it. We talk about it with someone so we're not in our head by ourselves. We make amends if we've harmed someone, and then we think about people we can help. That gets us away from ourselves. That's the process, man. I'm here to give you the cheat codes, man. MuscleForce. Fine folks over there, man. Always been a big supporter of them. They've gone in a new direction, man. We're going to talk about the pros and the cons. You know, I think the first MuscleForce product that I used was Vanquish Hardcore. Bro, I took a pill of that thing. That turned Garage Gym Homie into Garage Gym Horny. That felt like some freaking ecstasy. The first time I took it, first few times, dude, that thing was intense. The best source DMHA ever. Freaking, I still have my bottle here and it still hits. The boy is expired. Doesn't hit like it used to. You know, it's lost a little potency and I've gained some tolerance, but it still has that good DMHA, man. I was almost going to say some inappropriate things to some women I should not have been talking to. I didn't, homie. I said, don't do it, GGH. But I was on one, homie. That stuff was maniac. Then I used Defiant Unleashed and blew my head off. I was cracked out for hours. Best source DMHA. As time went on, man, the sourcing of their DMHA wasn't as good. I mean, sorry, MuscleForce, it ain't your fault, homie. The manufacturer, they play the okie doke, man. It just wasn't the same, man. Like, it was still a good product. It was still clean, freaking positive, but it just, the DMHA sourcing out there has just been different. And I'm telling you, man, like, you better get with the program, homies, because every company is reformulating. I've been trying to tell you, you ain't listening. Every company is except like high-tech pharmaceutical, you might not see them and their sister companies reformulate because they're kind of, you know, bunch of thugs. They got a hold on that DMHA. But every company, man, and every manufacturer stepping away from it. So I'm not mad at them, man. It's a business decision, and we're just going to have to go with the flow, man. Things change, and we got to grow, and we got to adjust. And I'm not mad, man. DMHA is not the healthiest thing, homie. I mean, let's be honest. It's way more for the head than the muscle. A lot of things we do, especially in this supplement game, especially with my viewers, way more for the head than the muscle, let's be honest. So, you know, they're going in another direction. When my dad fires somebody from work, he sits them down, he says, we've decided to go a different direction with the company. I don't know where he got that, but that's what MuscleForce is doing, homie, going in a different direction. So God bless them. And this was a sour green apple watermelon. It was a solid flavor, man. That same MuscleForce vibe you're used to with the good top-notch flavors. What do I got to describe it for you, homie? You drink the thing for 2 seconds, you get down to the dance floor, time for some serious iron pump. And don't be so soft. I'll freaking smack you in the face, son. Now, this is what they're giving us, man. This is Unleashed. This is not Defiant Unleashed. This is Unleashed. And this is the first thing they came out with like their new line, homie, their new line. And so they took out the Defiant. You don't want to be Defiant, homie, because GGH will freaking straighten you up like my child. You don't want to be Defiant. You know, just because a parent loves his kid doesn't mean he doesn't discipline him, homie. That's like God with us. He disciplines us. Doesn't mean God doesn't love us. That's like me and you, man. Don't be like that, son. All right, man, here we go. One scoop, 17.7 grams. I just want to say, a level scoop was like 19 or 20, man. So throw it on the digi, and they're giving you 20 servings in a container. And they ain't doing that 1 scoop, 2 scoop, redfish, bluefish, Dr. Seuss mumbo jumbo, homie. You take 1 scoop. They're not doing that BS snickle fritz a lot of these companies doing with that 1 scoop, 2 scoop. All right, man, here we go. L-citrulline, as pure citrulline, 4 grams, man. So that's pretty bare minimum for the pumps, the vascularity, the gorilla look in the garage gym. Beta-alanine, 3.2 grams. That's for the warm, fuzzy hug, the tingles, the revved up feeling, the endurance, the lactic acid buffering, Mr. Fauci Jr. Clinically dosed for you, Bill Nye, Neil deGrasse Tyson type. For you Greta Thunbergs. L-tyrosine, 2 grams. Some focus hitter. Taurine, 1 gram. Excuse me, this is very small writing. Pink Himalayan sea salt, 640 grams for some hydration, some sodium pumps. Alpha GPC, 600 milligrams. You ain't gonna cry about that, man. That gets you focused in, dialed in, thinking about the weights, forgetting about your Tinder dates. Why? Women don't like you, homie. You've been on the channel for over 3 years, man, and women still don't like you. Left swipes on you all day, right swipes on me and MuscleForce. Keep pumping, man, following the footsteps of GGH. I'll give you a right swipe. All right, man, theobromine. Well, I won't give you a right swipe. I'll get you a right swipe. You can lead a horse to water. Or no, you can catch a man a fish, teach him, feed him for a day, or teach a man to fish and feed him for a lifetime. Theobromine, homie, 400 milligrams. Man, that is a hitter amount of theobromine right there, cousin of caffeine. Now, I like this right here. Listen to this. Natural caffeine, 300 milligrams from this coffee bean. Now, that's awesome, dude. Natural caffeine is great. It always gives me this feel-good energy, a different vibe than anhydrous. I feel the difference in the natural caffeine. 300 milligrams, nice. Methyl, whatever, so dynamine, 250 milligrams, more energy. Then caffeine is caffeine citrate, 100 milligrams. So they got the label wrong, I'll be honest with you. They're telling you here 400 milligrams total caffeine, and they're also saying 400 milligrams of active caffeine. That's not true, man. Citrate yields 50%. So you're getting 350 milligrams of total caffeine from 2 sources. Correct me if I'm wrong, homies. Just here to give it to you straight. Estrogen for the absorption. Huperzine A, 15 milligrams. So that's, I don't know, 1.5 micrograms or whatever. So that's another focus ingredient. And Alpha Yo, homie, 1.5 milligrams. A perfect amount. That gets you more energy, stimulant. So there's only 3 stimulants in here. Caffeine from natural coffee bean, citrate, Alpha Yo, and you can debate if dynamine's like actually a stimulant or not. But so actually 4 stimulants. So look, man, they went a healthier route. There's no Araya genesis, nothing like that. I just think they're getting rid of any questionable ingredient, and they're going to an approach where they can, you know, do like more mass-produced. They're trying to grow their business, I assume, homie. Not a bad business decision. So look, man, I took the drink. I came down to the dance floor. It was time for some serious iron pumping. Hitter pre right here, man. Really freaking solid experience. I mean, you got to completely discount the old MuscleForce. You're not going to compare this to that. This is a whole new pre-workout, whole new experience, and it's very freaking nice. It's still Stim Junkie. Still gives you the Stim Junkie vibe. I'm going to tell you right now, the star of the show with this is the energy. The Alpha Yo head high and the energy. The boy freaking hits quick. You get down to the dance floor, takes about 5 minutes, and you start feeling awake, alert, and you start feeling the beta-alanine. And it contributes to a really nice sense of urgency. Definitely what I would consider a stim junkie daily. So this would be good for about 4 days a week for a stim junkie. So it's a stim junkie daily. Everything the Alpha Yo feels very well sourced in here. The 1.5 milligrams, you might think it's like 2 milligrams or something like that. Definitely gives you that nootropic, head high, energy, endurance feeling. There's a very nice sense of well-being on here. You're not high, except that Alpha Yo kind of gives that head high, that nootropic head high. It takes about 30 minutes to kick in. Let's get back, homie. Let's get back. You start feeling the energy, man, 5 to 10 minutes after taking it. That citrate hits quick. It starts building up over the next half hour with the beta-alanine experience, head itchers. An hour in, I still had some head itchers. Very well sourced everything. The L-citrulline at 4 grams, surprisingly, gave me very nice vascularity, very nice, not so much a pump like I felt, like that skin, not like a glycerol, skin tight, crazy pump you feel, but a nice vascular look. Definitely some extraterrestrial pumpage.
Oh, dude, this is a little bit after the review, man. I got fresh. I'm on the way to work, man. I feel freaking stimmed up right now, man. I got that head high, that Alpha Yo head high hitter, that productive energy. I'm about to be unleashed, homie, on some paperwork. I'm about to crush some paperwork, homie. I feel, you don't want to piss me off, son. I feel aggressive, but I feel good, man. I feel stimmed up right now, man. I just want to say, don't sleep on this unleashed hitter, man. Don't sleep on the MuscleForce did a nice job with this one, man. As I said, I'm pretty stimmed up right now, man. I'm like ready for the day, homie. This is a wake you up pre-workout. This will have you freaking going, man. I'm on right now, man. And when GGH, you know, not everyone's on right now, man, but GGH is on right now, homie. Back to the dang review, homie. You're monkeying around.
The energy is high on it. Very high energy where you want to put your phone away and really focus on pumping iron. This is a great pre-workout for any muscle group you hit. Legs, back, I don't care what it is. You want to do a big back day, this is going to hold you beautifully. You are going to be focused. Not only was I had high endurance, I felt strong on it. Like I was like for me, it's heavy. I was repping out shoulder presses, 90-pound dumbbells like a maniaco, homie. I'm telling you, this is not like a super drug addict pre where you're high as heck, but that theobromine gives you a very just positive, good feeling. And the Alpha Yo mixed with it, that head high, and the natural caffeine is really nice, and the citrate hits quick. Like if I took this, if I kept taking this, I really wouldn't stack pumps on top of it. I just kind of like the light 17-gram scoop. It's just on the edge where it's not too heavy on the stomach, and I thought the pumps were sufficient. They're not crazy, but I don't care that much. Like I'm generating my own pump. The pumps come from here, homie. If you know how to active, most of the pumps you do come from your training. It just felt really nice. 45 minutes into it, you realize like that Alpha Yo has you on. The Alpha Yo and the caffeine and the Theo are like the star of the show with it. I mean, it's an Alpha Yo based pre-workout, so it hits. I mean, it hits. Nice.
Oh, dude, I'm like legit like stimmed up. Like I feel high right now, man. There's like a delayed high with this pre-workout where my head is like, I feel more stimmed up on this right now. More high, I feel better on this than I did the last few times I took the Defiant Unleash with the DMHA, man. Because I was a little disappointed, man, with the this is like stimmed up, feeling kind of high, man. Like this boy is nice, man. There's like kind of outdoes what the label suggests, but it was super delayed, man. I just had to record this after the review. I'm kind of on one right now, homie. Like I don't know where this came from, but it's freaking nice, homie. Let's get back into it. See, you're monkeying around again.
As I said, Stim Junkie Daily, 4-day-a-week kind of hitter. Doesn't feel super unhealthy, but that Alpha Yo feels very well sourced. It's on the highest end you're gonna get of Alpha Yo, in my opinion, without any negative side effects. So you get all the positive endurance, heart rate. It's a calorie burner, man. It gets your heart rate up. No death feeling or survival, not that high, but definitely a calorie burner. There's no thermogenics, anything like that. And it's the highest the Alpha Yo is gonna get without negative side effects. So you get all the benefits from the Alpha Yo. It's a really nice experience, dude. Like, could I compare it to anything? I don't know, man. It's just, I really like the natural caffeine approach. I like that there's 350 milligrams of caffeine. They're not blowing your head off, even though they tell you 400. It's 350 after the yield. And Alpha Yo and the high theobromine. And then you get to take a break from the Araya and all that kind of crazy stimulants. And I didn't miss them at all, man. The energy is the star of the show. This is a high energy, freaking nice feeling pre-workout. You feel serious pumping iron on it. So it obviously, the synergy comes together nicely. They knew what they were doing, and the pumps are just sufficient enough where you notice them. And the beta is strong on it. So everything's positive. As I said, you're not higher than giraffe vagina. You just feel freaking like a serious iron pumper, and you feel strong, high endurance, high energy. This will wake your punk butt up. High-end, like Stim Junkie Daily pre-workout. That's what I got. Garage Gym Homie's always going to give it to you straight till the end of days. If you like the review, subscribe. And I'll link below where to get it with a discount code to knock off some big cash. God bless all of you together. Let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.